Ladies, you're both expert allergy shot allergists. You offer intralymphatic immunotherapy, ILIT, sublingual, slit, subcutaneous skit, traditional shots. Tell me, when you first heard about ILIT, what was it about it that you thought, wow, this could be a game changer for my patients?
We were both lucky enough to be in training whenever we heard about, I was, we talked before about how we all happened to be there whenever you were doing the research, and Dr. Kunden came over to give the talk about ILIT. And so I was fascinated. I had always thought, and this is, I can't remember if I was a first or second year fellow, but I remember thinking, I'd always just thought allergy shots were so much time. People just don't have time for that. I mean, we're busy. And shots that if you're ever told, hey, you can do these shots at home, they're not going to be, well, say they probably even shouldn't be as effective as a shot in the office, because you need to be able to deal with the reaction. So you really need to be in the doctor's office. It's a ton of time. And being able to reduce it like that is an amazing thing.
I think I came from a similar adjacent frame of mind. One of the things you learn early in medical school is about, well, at the time we called it compliance, but adherence, how hard it is for us as humans, kind of human behavior. It's hard to show up time and time again. And I think through my experience and wealth of experience with sublingual immunotherapy, my initial thought was, gosh, if someone could do this at home, that might be more convenient. But we know it's still really hard for people to remember to take a medicine or a treatment every single day. I was talking to a patient yesterday who their eczema would be so much better controlled if he could incorporate putting lotion on after every shower, but it's hard to do that, right? And so, gosh, we know like the simpler things are, the less often or the less frequent we need to show up, the less total number of times we need to show up, the higher likelihood it is that someone will follow through to completion. And so, I mean, that on its own was like, oh, wow, this is a huge game changer.
It was faster to see a result. That's the other issue with allergy shots is they work, but they just work over a long period of time. And I am very impatient. And yet I know that they're going to work. And I can't imagine how that feels as a patient who is sort of kind of doubtful, and it sucks to come for these shots each week. And thought like, wow, seeing something that works really quickly is probably the best way we can get people on board.